Welcome to Prompted for Success, the podcast where you'll learn to outsmart the algorithms and make AI work for your career. Today, we're diving headfirst into the digital battlefield that is job applications. Specifically, we're talking about that first formidable foe, the robot recruiter. Now, my friend Brenda is, by all accounts, a rock star in her corporate career. Imagine she can juggle three project deadlines while also teaching herself a new language and baking artisanal sourdough. She's well accomplished, and to be honest, someone you'd probably hire in a heartbeat. So when Brenda decided to look for a new job, she crafted a resume that was, frankly, a work of art. It was beautifully designed, meticulously detailed, and it read like the professional autobiography of a future CEO. She applied for dozens of jobs, each one a perfect fit. And then crickets. Nada. Kaput. Absolute deafening silence. She was baffled. We were having coffee when she asked me, "Am I invisible? What is wrong with me? Is my cat sabotaging my Wi Fi?" The truth, my friends, was far more insidious and far less furry. Brenda's resume was a masterpiece for human eyes, true, but it was completely illegible to the digital gatekeepers known as Applicant Tracking Systems or ATS. These systems aren't your friendly neighborhood chatbots. They are the bouncers of the hiring world, programmed to let only the right people in the club. And Brenda, with all her human readable glory, was getting bounced harder than your ex. You see, an ATS isn't impressed by fancy fonts or clever layouts you find in Canva. Instead, it's a keyword gobbling, format fuzzy beast that scans for specific terms and structures. If your resume doesn't speak its language, it might as well be written in ancient Sumerian or your kids' doodles. Think of it this way: it's like trying to get into an exclusive party with a handwritten invitation when they only accept QR codes. So, how do you make your resume and cover letter speak fluent ATS? How do you make those robot recruiters not just tolerate you, but actually love you? Now, I got four tips for this goal exactly. And the first one is non negotiable. Tip number one: speak their language. Think of keywords as the secret handshake that gets your resume past the digital bouncer. And to use them properly, consider these actions. First, analyze the job description like a detective. This is your cheat sheet. The job posting isn't just telling you what they want, it's telling you the exact words the ATS is looking for. Copy and paste the job description into a word cloud generator. I know there are free ones online. Or you can just manually highlight recurring terms. See words like client management, data analysis, strategic planning. Know that those are your golden tickets. Then sprinkle, don't stop. Once you've identified those keywords, strategically weave them into your resume and cover letter. Don't just list them, that's a big mistake. Integrate them naturally into your bullet points, describing accomplishments and responsibilities. Finally, use synonyms wisely. While exact matches are great, don't be afraid to use common synonyms if it sounds more natural. However, always prioritize the exact phrase for the job description if space allows. Tip number two, format for the bots. This is where Brenda's artistic resume met its demise. ATS software isn't built to appreciate fancy graphics, intricate columns, or custom fonts. It wants clean, simple, and predictable. Imagine a super efficient, slightly boring librarian. That's your ATS. So go classic, go clean. Stick to the standard, easy to read fonts like Arial, Calibri, or Times New Roman. Avoid complex layouts with multiple text boxes, sidebars, or heavy graphics. A simple, chronological format is usually the best. And then remember that section headers matter. Use clear, standard headings like experience, education, skills, and summary. The ATS scans for this. Don't get creative with my awesomeness portfolio or brain dump of brilliance or any other quote unquote out of the box way of introducing your experience, yourself as a professional. Also, understand that PDF is your pal, usually. Unless the job description specifically asks for a Word document, submit a PDF. It preserves your formatting across different systems better than Word, reducing the chance of your carefully crafted resume turning into digital spaghetti when the ATS tries to read it. Just make sure the PDF is text selectable and not an image. Tip number three, quantify your wins. Know that numbers speak louder than words, even for bots. This isn't just for human recruiters. Bots love data too. Numbers are clear, concise, and incredibly compelling. They show impact, which is what every employer and their screening software wants to see. So show, don't just tell. Instead of saying improved efficiency, say improved operational efficiency by 15% or saving the department $10,000 annually. Also, use action verbs. Start your bullet points with strong action verbs like develop, manage, achieved, reduce, increase. You know why? Because ATS often looks for this too. And remember, metrics, metrics, metrics. Think about how you can put a number on your accomplishments, whether as a percentage, dollar amounts, number of people managed, projects completed, deadlines met, or customer satisfaction scores. Tip number four, look for cover letter cues, but don't just copy paste. Your cover letter is your chance to show personality and hit those keywords again. It's not just a formality, it's another opportunity for the ATS to score you highly before a human even sees it. So mirror the keywords. Just like with your resume, ensure your cover letter incorporates key phrases from the job description naturally. And then tailor each letter. Resist the urge to use a generic cover letter. Each one should be specifically tailored to the job you're applying for, highlighting your skills and experience directly to match their needs. This is where you can tell a mini story that reinforces your qualifications. And then keep the format clean and professional. Avoid overly creative designs that might confuse the ATS. Remember Brenda? She eventually got wise, applied these very steps, and landed an amazing job where her sourdough skills are actually a bonus, not a hindrance. The moral of her story and yours is simple. You don't need to be a coding genius to win over the robot recruiters. You just need to understand their language, play by their rules, and only then, can your unique human brilliance truly shine through. Because when your resume and cover letter are fluent in ATS, you're not just sending your application to the digital abyss, you're sending it straight to the top of the Hire Me Now pile. And that, my friends, is how you make a bot fall in love with your potential. Next time on Prompted for Success, we're tackling the terrifying world of AI powered interviews. You won't want to miss it.